joining us. Please hit that subscribe button below and follow along with us on this amazing adventure as we start our amazing homestead. If you're not new here, thank you for tuning in and following along with us. I really appreciate it. So, today, boss. Today I'm trying to organize our food storage. So this is all, currently I've made a pile of all of our DNR tomatoes that I've collected. So they're down here. So we're gonna start with these because these are heavy. We're gonna put them all on the bottom and they can be stacked. And then I'm gonna get into our actual home canned stuff. And hopefully between the freezer food, because our root cellar's not ready yet, it's some kind of organization happening here, because right now it was all put in what will be Avery's room, and Trevor's trying to frame walls. Blair, Mama's downstairs. That came apart as I was moving it. So there's this like tomato juice, pasta sauce, obviously dented. But that dented cans don't bother me until I try to open them and then I get mad that they're dented. But they're always a heck of a lot cheaper. So we always try to stock up whenever we can, or whenever I find DNR tomatoes. Because if you don't have a good crop of tomatoes, you can still make whatever you need to from canned tomatoes. So I'm going to try and keep them together, because some of them, like these are whole tomatoes with herbs and spices. So that's like, I'll use this for more like pasta sauce stuff, not like if I had to make ketchup, or if I make ketchup, I'd rather just use like plain old tomato juice. Those aren't even tomatoes, these are chickpeas. Yes, here. Stewing tomatoes. Huh? Upstairs. Taking it? Oh, they're the tomatoes.
How does our boat?
Close it.
That, from there. Right there.
Don't open it. Let me close it.
I want to help you.
You want to help too? Okay. Put the chickpeas over on this side, okay?
Right there.
You can't. You want it anyway?
Yeah, up here.
No, on the bottom here, please. Can you line them all the way up over here? Line them all the way on the bottom. So if you're wondering why I'm not leaving everything in these little cases, like the cardboard boxes, it's because they've gotten kind of damp from being down here in the basement, just straight up on the cement floor before we've done the foundation, and they've been moved twice. So they're not good. They're not good anymore. So if I have to, when I go to move this into the root cellar, once it's completed, I'm gonna probably curse myself that I have to move can by can. Or one thing I'm thinking about is just leaving this here and eating this first, and then put anything new that I preserve or anything new that I buy or anything that I find or whatever into the root cellar, and then that will be our secondary source of food that we start eating off of once all of this has been cleaned up. As long as the room's here and it's not in the way for Trevor, I think that might be what happens, just so that we like keep a good rotation going of all this food. Because there's a lot of it. So we have our spice-hole tomatoes, just stewed plain tomatoes, kidney beans, like white kidney beans, and chickpeas so far. And then I'm going to leave this in the case because it hasn't even actually been opened yet. But these are the Rotel diced tomatoes, mild, with the little green chilies in them, and I love them for Mexican. So that can stay, just like that. Alright, so the next big item that I have a ton of is potatoes, or at least I think I have a ton of. So we're gonna go ahead with this. That's soup. Chicken soup. That salsa, this is my last 3 jars, I think, of salsa from 2020. So we're gonna have to eat that up. I think those are the last 3. Eat those up here soon. And then I'm gonna keep these ones, like the actual ones that I bought mason jars in, for empty mason jars. Because I think I'm gonna store my empty mason jars underneath our stairs, so they're out of the way. And anything light, like our coffee, this is a box of coffee. Oh, you probably can't see. Anything light, I'm going to put on the very top shelf. So that's a box of individual coffee packets. That, and then just 2 plain old cans of coffee. And now salad dressing. Alright, I'm gonna go get another case. Missed one, which sucks because they're all the way at the back now. Those massive ones are, I think I have 5 of them, and they're not something that I open because when you open it you have to deal with it. Like, it's not to say that I'm never going to open them, I just don't do it on a weeknight where I don't have time to deal with the remainder of the pasta sauce, because there's no way we're eating a whole can of pasta sauce. So I either have to recan it that particular night, or figure out something else, like do a freezer meal or something with it. Like, you have to be prepared to do something with it. Okay, so I think we're gonna do, so this is salsa that I have. I'm gonna put salsa down here because I only have 3 jars, so it's not gonna make a good roll to, like, it's not gonna fill up a shelf by no means. So I have canned chicken. This is, let's do like a chicken shelf, I'm thinking. So we'll do chicken, and I've done it different ways. Like, this is raw packed chicken. It is not the most appealing looking chicken in the world. Like, it doesn't look good. Like, it's not shelf pretty. Where, like, this is pre-cooked chicken. I think that's fat, but yeah, it just must be fat. And a peppercorn. Anyways, generally I don't store my stuff with rings on. I did, like, a lot of them have rings on still, just because they have literally been moved from our original house to my aunt's house, and then from my aunt's house to here. So the rings help for traveling. But yeah, this looks, well, now I have it all mixed up, but that looks much more pretty for the shelf, like, than your raw packed. And I actually personally prefer the cooked chicken, like the pre-cooked, over raw packed. Although raw pack is, like, when you're processing 30 birds and you want to can some because you don't have room in your freezer, raw pack is super easy to keep up with. You can literally just get it going as soon as you kill a bird and let it cool. And this is also, like, this is also super exciting, because I thought I was out of canned chicken, and I thought I was out of chickens, and we, like, our chickens, our meat birds don't come in for another, I think, 3 weeks. And then you still have to raise them out for 8 weeks. So I thought I was gonna have to start buying store chicken. And we did once, and it wasn't good. One thing I do is when I just have a little bit left, I'll can just a little bit of chicken with a bunch of broth that's out of the bottom of the pan, and I call it chicken soup base. Because I can add that to a jar of my home canned broth, and you're a good start for soup. One thing I'm going to do this year when canning is strain my chicken broth a little bit better. I've been taking like literally all the bits. I've been doing everything, just go straight into the canner. So then you get a little bit of like, you get a little bit of sediment on the bottom. It's not horrible. Oh, this makes me feel so much better because I thought we had no meat. I honestly thought all we had here was beef left from our cow, or not our cow, but the cow that we purchased. So this is very good. Home canned pasta sauce. Beautiful. That's another thing that I thought we were out of. This is beef broth. So I am going to, I don't think we have a ton of beef broth. I'm gonna set this down on the bottom for now, and then if I find more beef broth, then I will start piling everything together. Pasta sauce, pasta sauce. Bean soup and bean soup. Keep these together. That's chicken soup. I love the way this looks. It's just your standard chicken. There's no pasta in it. You're not supposed to can pasta, they say. I have canned pasta. It turns out I find it fine. That's, you do what you want to do in your kitchen. Pasta, I think, is okay. But I've canned that without pasta in it. You can boil pasta, add it to it. That's a super simple dinner. That's more bean. French onion soup. These are really dirty, I'm sorry guys, but so delicious. So delicious. Chicken stock. Okay. Ooh. French onion, French onion. And then, okay, so this is canned coleslaw. This is so good. It actually has a very, very good crunch. I was worried that after canning it, it wouldn't keep that crisp. But I just take it out, you strain it, I give it a little rinse because I find it a little bit tangy, but if the more tangy you like it, the less you would rinse it, the more liquid you could keep in it. And then you just mix it with mayonnaise, and then that's it. So I have shelf-stable coleslaw year-round, which is awesome. And pear sauce. So good. I don't know how much we have left of it because it's one of the kids' favorites. I did a lot of it last year because my boys love it. So I might have to move that. Yeah, yep. Come down here. No, you leave E alone, please. Come here. Come help. Or go aside and help Daddy. These are, see them? They're caramelized onions, so shelf stable, all canned. You just dump them in whatever you're making. Oh, so good. And then you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. It's beautiful. These, I'm not 100% because they're so small. I might be able to leave them in this case if I can get the last two. We'll see. Oh, salsa. This is canned ground beef. Meat. Your bed's upstairs. I know you want to sleep down here, buddy. Oh boy. Okay. Definitely part of our problem here. Ooh.
Mama,
Yes, Claire.
who did it?
What?
Who did it?
I did. Look at Mama move all the food over here so that Daddy can build Ee's bedroom.
What? More food.
More food. Bring it over. Just be careful because it's glass.
What's that?
I guess I should have been checking the shelves. That was not on.
What? Mama.
What? More food? Oh, wow. I actually have more salsa than I thought I did. This is zucchini relish. I don't hate it. Your toys.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but it doesn't go super fast. So I would do a small batch of it again, I think, but just one batch. I think I did 2 or 3 batches. That's probably too much.
More
Yeah, more.
back
Oh,
there.
can you give that to
More
Mama?
back there.
Come here.
What's back there, Mama?
More? What is it? Oh, chicken.
No more chicken, no more chicken.
More chicken?
I see you. That's
Okay,
Mama.
That is Mama. Careful, don't hit it. Can you,
My bell.
yeah, your bolts.
That's my doing.
Yeah. You want to bring Mama more?
My doing.
That's tomato.
That's Mama.
Yeah, that's Mama there, right?
We got it.
Daddy, Mama. Mama.
Thank you. You have more for Mama? So I think I'm going to toss my one beef stock in with my canned beef for now. So beef is all together. This is jam that didn't turn out very well. I bought these strawberries at the grocery store last year. They were super cheap, but they weren't great. And then I used the Pomona's pectin, and there wasn't, like, I should have just used a normal pectin because the strawberries weren't great strawberries. They weren't very flavorful. So now it's like, it's brown. I'm gonna feed it to the birds, I think. Put that aside. So, one of the good things about me finally taking the time to do this is I now know what food we have, because I feel like I've been buying stuff and I didn't need to be buying stuff like chicken. I bought a $40 pack of chicken breast and I didn't need to. I could have just went to my aunt's house and got chicken. But I did not know we had all of that left. What do we got here? This is beef broth. I tried cranberry juice this year and it actually should be, this should be ready. Forget. I obviously didn't write on it. That's one thing I tried last year doing to get better at, and I am going to work even harder this year at doing again to make sure that I absolutely label everything, especially with the toddler lids. You can't write right on the lid because I'm bad for 22, so at least I know what year I made it in. Oh, this one has a sticker, mulberry jam from our old tree. That's one thing I'm gonna miss is our mulberry tree, or that I do miss is our mulberry tree. Sorry, I do miss it already. Juice can come up here, I guess. This soup situation is large. I have a lot of home preserved canned soup left that I didn't realize that we had. I wish I would have known. Again, my bad. I just didn't have everything all in one spot, and that's how fast and easy it is for your food rotation to just get out of hand if you don't have it organized. You're never gonna know. Like, I don't know. It's a toddler lid, so I just got those in December, so I know this is a newer assuming chicken stock is what it looks like, but I'm not 100% sure. So it's gonna go chicken stock. As I say that, we'll see. Go up. Oh, that's canned pork. Not bad. What am I gonna do? Mama's just trying to think of where she's gonna put all this food. No, Mama's running out of room. More room up there? Yeah, look up here. Yeah, thank you, bud. You're funny. Okay. I'm thinking we're gonna have to move the beef. We're gonna move the beef line.
Up there.
There's more room. This is all rendered beef fat, so it's tallow, and it's tallow. Can you tell them? Can you say that's tallow? Tallow from the cow.
Yeah.
What do we do with the tallow? Do we fry meat in it?
No.
No, I think we do. What about donuts?
Donut. I love donut.
I know you love donuts. Do we fry donuts in this?
Yeah.
Is this what we use instead of vegetable oil? Yeah.
I love donut.
You love donuts?
At the door.
At the store?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's sealed shelf stable. It actually can stay on your shelf, they say, like if you're just slowly picking away at the jar for 1 year. So I have 3 things of jam: mulberry, zucchini peach, and mulberry. That's all I think. Oh, I say I think. I don't actually know if that's all. I'm not going to say that's actually all that I have left because I don't actually know. I might have more.
What's that?
That's what.
Room
There is tons of room. There is tons of room. Oh,
What happened?
Mama drop.
You lick it. What a hole. What a hole. What a hole, Mama.
Mama didn't break it somehow.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
How did Mama not break that?
What? It's that in there.
Yeah, it's just garbage.
That's garbage. What's garbage?
That was garbage.
The garbage up? That's that up. The garbage up. The garbage up the big up the box.
Yeah. Okay, come here. Over here. Do you see any cracks?
No. What's that?
No cracks, right?
Mama, here. Over here. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
No, it's not leaking. I don't know how that didn't break. Mama just, those are potatoes. Mama just dropped that on the cement floor and it didn't break. We're gonna take that one upstairs though, and we're gonna drink that one because it was ready April 17th.
Two?
Yeah, we're due. So we're gonna give it a try.
There's another one.
Well, Mama's gonna bring that other one upstairs. No, we don't stand on that, right? Because Mama dropped it and I don't know if it's any good or
That's
not.
garbage.
That's garbage? Okay.
That's garbage.
Okay, all of the onions
There's some here.
that can go upstairs. Let's do all of the onions together.
Mama's up there.
Okay.
Mama, I'll with that. I'll with that.
Oh, whatever. Go for it. Not quite 2 cases left. This is ketchup. So when I made this ketchup, I thought I knew better than the bulk candy book to do it for a recipe. I followed the recipe, but I didn't put it through food mail, and I kept all the stuff, like all of the peels and everything in the ketchup, thinking that it would be okay. It is not. I'm still using this ketchup. It still tastes really good. It tastes just like ketchup, but this is the stuff that I'll dump like in my meatloaf or in my burgers, like stuff that I'm mixing into meat for seasoning, because then the chunkiness doesn't really matter. So I just called it my chunky ketchup, but it's still delicious. And I did make other ketchup, like just here. This one's chunky, and this one's this one actually went through, it took everything out, so that's like a normal squeeze ketchup now. Okay, so that's about a wrap up for today. That's all I have for my home canned goods. I still have some other food that I would like to put up, like purchased stuff, dry goods mostly, that I'm going to put all up. I don't know where, maybe at the top, maybe. We'll see. There's granola bars and stuff that I could probably shove up there. I still can't believe that this did not break. I'm excited to try it now. But I can't believe how much food we have left from last year. Like, I have a ton of food left from last year that I put up. And I'm so excited to get into this year and start recording videos of actually putting up what I'm harvesting from our garden here at the new homestead this year. I'm gonna try some of the stuff that, like, I didn't grow potatoes. I never grew potatoes. We lived down the road from a potato farmer, and he would get mad if we got potatoes from anywhere other than him. So we
Mama.
really appreciate you guys following along. If you could subscribe, I appreciate it. And we'll be posting more videos like this, especially once we start doing the root cellar. building the root cellar, and canning season's coming. I can feel it. I'm watching those plants grow outside and I can feel it. I'm so excited. So thank you guys for watching me organize our food today. Have a great day.
No.
No? What?
Mama.
Whoop.